Hey everyone, Jeff Kaus with ERA My Pro Realty here. Hey, I just wanted to reach out, touch base, say Happy New Year to everybody. 2024 came, actually it's scary, we're almost through the first month already, but just want to say Happy New Year and I hope business is going well. If you didn't see, if you don't follow me or subscribe to my blog, I did put out a post today. Actually, I still need to post it, but it's going out today. That's really talking about the dynamic industry that we live in and we work in. So this post is it's primarily for us as agents, and really looking at 2024 and business planning and things along those lines. So basically, what we were talking about, and Eric, my business partner Eric, has posted on this in the past. I might try to include it here in the video if I can figure out how to get that graph in here. But he talks about a recalibration where even the most successful agents, you'll get to a point in their business where they can continue to plug along and do exactly what they've been doing and hopefully continue to make money. But there's a point where you have to really kind of recalibrate and look at other opportunities, ancillary income, we sometimes call it, other avenues of making money, so that when we do have good times and bad times in the real estate industry, there's still money coming in. I think there's a lot of agents out there over the past 2-3 years that the business was just so good. I don't want to say so easy, but it was easy to get business for a lot of agents. And I think they forget about how difficult it is to actually generate referrals, generate leads, and generate dollars in business in an industry or in a market that's not quite as robust. So one of the things we talked about the other day in our sales meeting here at MyPro was really the idea of being around other people that are talking business. We get caught up in the social media stuff all the time. You think you're doing a whole bunch of outreach when you're posting every day and you're sending out mailers and you're on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok or wherever your favorite social media site is. And we forget that rubbing elbows with people is how business gets done. It's how business has always gotten done. I mean, even back in the early 20th century. I mean, the business professionals, they retreated to the study, cigars and bourbon, cigars and brandy, whatever. That's where the deals get done. Today we see it in the political arena. The deals don't get done on the floor of Congress. They get done behind the scenes. So same is true of the real estate industry. If you want ancillary income, if you want to be involved in other ways of generating wealth, whether it's partnerships in business, whether it's joint ventures along the same line, whether it's flipping houses, whatever, if you want those opportunities, you have to be in the room where those things are being talked about, in the room where it's happening, and really be, I don't want to call it chance, but you have to be present. So at ERA My Pro, we're really kind of focusing on that this year, where we want to really try to be engaged with our agents, not just me as a managing broker, supervising broker, answering your questions about a contract every once in a while. We want agents that are in the conversations, not only with us at the brokerage, but industry events, going to your local gym. You need to be in all aspects of your business. You need to be in the room. You need to be person to person, face to face, hearing about those opportunities. If you're not, I've had it happen to me in numerous times where you're talking about one thing with a group and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, that reminds me. And then you get into a conversation and you're like, you know what? We should partner on that and blah, blah, and then down the road. You wouldn't be the one that partners if you weren't in the room. You'd be hearing about it later when it was successful and you'd be like, I missed out on that. So I think the point of my video today is really just to say, go ahead and read my blog post. I'll put a link to it in the video. But it really is a matter of if you're an agent and you're at a brokerage where it is all virtual, and I don't want to single out brokerages, but if you're being in a virtual room with agents and stuff like that, just not the same as happening across a conversation, getting involved, finding opportunity in where it doesn't look like there's opportunity present, things like that. So I strongly encourage agents to try to be more present in their industry, in their community, in their brokerage. If you have a managing broker that's not really present for you, we'd love to have a conversation and talk about how we're different and how we can support your business and not just your sales, not just your production, but your business overall, your long-term business. What does that look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? Is it still just sales? And if it is, hey, great, if that's what you love doing. But if you're like me and you know sales are great. I enjoy working with the clients and people and stuff like that. But I also enjoy policy. I enjoy operations. I enjoy a lot of different things. Um, and my 10-year plan doesn't look like everybody else's 10-year plan. It's not just sales. There are other revenue streams in there. There are other avenues for ancillary income and all that kind of stuff. So if you are at all interested in talking about that, even just informally over coffee, get in the room with me. I'd love to have a chat. Who knows what we'll talk about, but chances are it'll be something business related, and hopefully we can kind of figure out if you're getting what you're getting or what you're needing at your current brokerage. Great. If you're not, we'd love to see if you'd be a good fit with us. Not everybody is. We get that. So it's one of those things where we always talk about there being three parts to recruiting. There's the decision of do you think you're a good fit for us, or do you think you would fit with us? Do we think we'd fit with you? Do we think we'd fit together? So it's like one of those things, and I misworded that, I think, because I don't think that's exactly how we phrased it in the past, but it's not, ERA My Pro Realty, we don't necessarily, we're not like some brokerages where we're just looking to fill seats. We want to make sure that there's a good fit, that there's opportunities for everybody, and that everybody's plan doesn't have to look the same, and we want to be able to support everybody in their business. So like I said, go ahead and read my blog. I'm going to post a little bit more on this over the next few weeks probably, as we get into the new year and start recalibrating and start looking at what our next career path looks like, the next trajectory. Is it more of the same? Is it a little bit better, a little bit worse? So we're going to kind of focus on that over the next few weeks. So thanks everybody for taking the time to listen to me. I know I ramble a little bit here and there, but in the end, I think it's really something that I'm passionate about. I don't think it's a one size fits all in this real estate industry. So I think if we can help people figure out what their tools are, what their skills are, what their gifts are, and help them use those to sell houses, but also do other things that benefit them and benefit everybody in the the community, the industry, and everywhere. So thanks for the time. I hope all is well. I hope business continues well for everybody, and I look forward to talking to you again.